Hello everyone, LRon here with part 16 of my NGN Dark Souls run. So now we're dealing with the maggots that came from the guy that we killed at the very end of the previous video. And then we're going to go back to the bonfire but not rest at it. We're going to just stand near it because it's kind of a safer spot in general. I think I just let him wail on me a little bit here for more chances at getting infected. And then I finish him off. And then I hang out next to the bonfire and wait to see if I start scratching the back of my head. Looks like I am. So I'm setting myself up to do some duping while I'm waiting. Because we have to wait like 5 minutes to make the egg show up on your head. And then after that you have to feed it souls. You have to feed it like 100,000 souls, which isn't that much when you've got the soul of Quelliag to dupe. And for whatever reason I decide to stop duplicating while I'm waiting. I decided to let myself have continuous head scratching. And then eventually something does grow on our head. But not yet. There we go. So now we need to feed this thing 100,000 souls. So it's going to eat half of that, and we're going to get the other half. So you certainly don't want to be duping souls after you've matured it, given the fact that he'll continue to eat half of your soul count. So, yeah, this guy wasn't even that nice. So totally not worth the effort. So we're going to join the Covenant and give Quelliag's sister 30 humanity. 30 will give us all the pyromancies we need, and it will unlock the shortcuts in a future region, which will make our lives easier later on. So let's skip 2 boss fights and get to the maggots before Solier goes crazy with them. So generally a good thing, and you know, we've got unlimited humanity. I mean, we can make the humanity faster than we can give it to her. It's kind of obnoxious that they force us to do this one by one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just nuts. But in any case, okay, so at this point, I had gotten the rank 3, and so I was confirming online in this period right here that this was the amounts that I needed to give, and I didn't need to give more. I think I also ninja'd in giving a Firekeeper soul, and so I decided to upgrade my Pyromancy Flame here because he was willing to do it. And then I consume that weird little acorn testicle thingy that makes it set my head as my own again. And so then I come back to the bonfire over here. I'm not really sure why. I decided to do a bunch of leveling up, and yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting one of my armor sets. One of my endgame armor sets. Some of these components I'll be keeping in my final mix and match. So, yeah, it's guarded by a boss that hits really hard, but he's extremely cheesable. I had learned from a friend of a friend that if you train all the way back to this fog gate, the boss will derp out and beach himself and basically become senile. And you just have to stab him a few times and you're good. Much easier of a fight than how I've historically done it. So I decided, okay, I'll give it a shot. Worst case scenario, I die and, you know, lose 6,000 souls and 69 humanity. Best case scenario, I get to get out of this unscathed. And in both cases, I get the armor. Because this guy doesn't aggro until you loot the armor, and so the armor gets to be ours either way. So, even if we lose, we technically win. Yeah, I'd have to add a notch to my death count, and I've already had a stupid notch add before, and watch out, that guy hits pretty hard, so if you haven't upgraded your health or your armor at all yet, I'd highly recommend upgrading your health at the very least. And so now we are making our way back to the fog gate. So I run all the way over, probably take a drink from my Erlenmeyer because I don't know if I can trust my sources here. And then put my shield up and watch what happens. And yeah, he totally does beach himself, and it is great. Here we are. Reach the fog gate, turn around and drink. And he's beached himself before I can even do anything. So, swing, 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 and then eventually it decides, okay, this guy's dead. And I get to do some crazy, epic critical that no one really deserves to do at that point. Basically, I think he just surrendered. And we just accepted his surrender unconditionally or something like that. So now we're going to put on the gear. And I don't know why I'm homewarding. I'm like right there. But in any case, now we are ready to do some duping. So I'm going to get the 30 humanity back. And then I dupe a bunch of souls. And I kind of run my mistake. I do use the dark sign at some point and lose 200,000 souls and 99 humanity. And then I have myself a nice little Kylo Ren style rage moment where I throw a bunch of pyromancies on the ground. Ah, there it goes. So now I'm pissed as hell, and I take it out on the ground. It's like, okay, gotta start over now. And of course, if I stopped at that point, I would have been ahead, because I don't think I went up to 200,000 at this point. Right now our goal is to get enough souls to ascend and fully upgrade our Pyromancy Flame from the Pyromancer NPC. Because Blighttown's frankly a pain to get to before we get the Lord Vessel. So we'd like to have maximum benefits before we leave this terrible place. And so we're going to continue to duplicate here, and all in all I think you need more than 1,000,000 souls to fully upgrade that glove, so duplication certainly helps speed things along. That's going to be it for this video. I will see you next video. Good luck, have fun. Correction, it's not 1,000,000, it's like a little over 1/3 of 1,000,000. I went back and looked it up. Alright, see ya.